We want to turn to Chicago now, where the tensions are rising as President Trump continues with the immigration operation that's known as Midway Blitz.
Yeah, a lot going on there. The Department of Homeland Security is also issuing a new warning following reports of Mexican cartels placing bounties on ICE officers. So our Olivianna Calmes is in Chicago tonight to talk about this. So, Olivianna, what can you tell us about what's going on there?
Tim, Simone, well, the DHS says they have evidence that Mexican cartels are offering cash payouts, some as high as $50,000, to kill high-ranking immigration enforcement officials here in Chicago. And this comes as protests continue, violence continues between protesters and federal agents here. Yesterday, Border Patrol agents say they were conducting an enforcement operation when a car driven by a person suspected of being in the U.S. illegally rammed their vehicle and tried to take off after a high-speed chase, though. One of the two suspects got out of the car and ran. Eventually, they were arrested, those two men in that car. Chicago police say during the incident, a crowd formed around the area and started throwing objects at agents. DHS says the federal officers responded with tear gas. A Homeland Security spokesperson says both men in the vehicle turned out to be in the U.S. illegally from Venezuela, one with an order of removal from 2024. Earlier today, a DHS official told Fox the violence against federal officers is getting out of hand, but Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker had a very different take.
Unfortunately, there was a growing scene where violent rioters started surrounding our law enforcement agents, and it became increasingly hostile. We're seeing more and more of this, that illegal aliens and protesters, really violent agitators, are using their vehicles as weapons. It's a growing tactic that we're seeing.
The abuses of ICE and of CBP continue, and we're going to do everything that we can, again, to protect our residents, but also to get the courts to step in and stop them from abusing just everyday people that they are firing gas pellets and rubber bullets at.
And another update on a case win following in Chicago. A federal grand jury indicted Juan Espinosa Martinez. Prosecutors say he came over from Mexico illegally, and he's accused of planning a murder of the Border Patrol commander. His lawyer, though, Martinez, that is, says he's innocent. In Chicago, Olivianna Calmes, Fox 9.